let's not sugarcoat a darn thing here, okay? A lot of people are thinking, Conor, he's fighting Max Holloway. He doesn't have a shot. He's 38. He's got the broken leg he's coming back from. I mean, who's ever come back from that type of injury at this age and done well against a guy who's been actively competing at the top, okay? And I'll tell you, it's Conor. He's the guy to do it. Why is he the guy to do it? What does this say, guys? It says welterweight. Does that not make a huge, huge difference here? If this is 55, I'm probably not about to say what I'm about to say. But because this puppy goes down at welterweight, I just see a path for Conor to win here, and I see it a lot more realistically than most, okay? There's a lot of people who are biased. They're going to pick Conor because it's Conor, and I understand that bias. Come on now, guys. Maybe it plays a factor in why I'm picking him, but at the end of the day, I think at 170, this is just a different ball game, all right? Max Holloway, short notice, yes, but remember when he fought Dustin Poirier the second time at 155? Okay, remember his physique. Remember he had a fluffy little love handle action. He had a big old spoon bloated face. That was at 55. Okay, you think he's going to go in there at 170 and look lean and mean and shredded and, muscular? No. But you know who probably will? Conor. Okay, he's going to come in there with some big muscular arms, a good, big, thick physique for 170. Now, when I look at Max, if you took the proper the proper time to put on the size, then yeah, maybe he can get to 170. But at the end of the day, he's a 55er. He moves better at 55. At 70, he's not going to be all fluid, light on his feet, popping the spinning back kick. He's going to be a lot more flat-footed. He's going to be there for the leg kicks of Conor. He's going to be there for the boxing of Conor. And at 170, I mean, Conor's going to definitely be the biggest, hardest hitter Max has ever faced. At 170, he's never moved around at that weight class. Conor, we've seen him go 5 rounds. We've seen him, beat the brakes off Donald Cerrone in the first. So we know he could be dangerous and he can, push the pace at 170. Max, I just don't think he's going to be able to do that. I think people are expecting the 155 version of Max to just pop up at 170 and light up Conor like he did to Justin Gaethje. But at 170, I just don't see him doing that. If Conor was to wrestle, are we forgetting the first fight, guys? Conor ragdolled Max in the first fight with one leg. All right, he's coming in this fight, with 1.5 leg maybe. We'll see how the leg holds up. But at 170, this guy's going to be big and he's going to be strong and he's going to be mean and he's going to be going in there to take Max's head off. He's been adjusted to this weight class more than Max. Max has been, he's been fighting at 55, 45. Conor, for these last few years, what's he been doing? He's been a big old bulky juice head monkey. Okay, he's been healthy. His body's getting strong and big. He's going to go in there and put a beat down on Max. It's going to look a lot like the second Dustin fight where Max is just a little too flat-footed, a little out of shape. He's going to get lit up. He's only taking this fight at 170 because it's Conor. He's not actually a 170-pounder who's put on the proper size. He's probably just not going to cut the weight and go in there looking soft and flabby and get beat down on by Conor McGregor. Okay, that's just what I think is going to go down. Okay, guys? And time will tell, right? I think as this puppy gets closer, we'll break down the rest of the card here because there's some good fights on this sucker. But yeah, I think I got to put this out here. I think Conor can get this one done. People are going to doubt him, which is no surprise. But the biggest factor here, before you call me a fool and tell me why I'm wrong, welterweight. All right, welterweight is a huge, huge, huge deal here. And I trust in Conor's body, even at this age and all this time. If anyone can do it, it's this guy. I trust him to go in there at 170 and look mean and nasty and dangerous. I just don't know if I trust Max to do the same at that weight class. That's my big stance here. We'll revisit this as this puppy gets closer. And yeah, I'm going to cut the video here. If you're still here, how are you doing? It's nice to see you here, but until next time, let me cut this puppy off. Stop recording.